This is the scene now at the Georgia Dome. It's halftime of the Dream Team game against Yugoslavia. Gold medal at stake. USA leading 43-38. And most of the fans, in fact, virtually all of them, think they're just waiting out the intermission period and awaiting the start of the second half. But very shortly, one of the most dynamic figures in the history of sports, let alone the Olympic Games, will be making his way out onto that court. There is Juan Antonio Samaranch, the president of the International Olympic Committee, and he will be making the presentation to Muhammad Ali. There is an apocryphal story that says that Ali, after returning from Rome as a teenager, having brought his country and himself glory, was turned away from restaurants because of segregation, faced racial slurs. That's not apocryphal. That undoubtedly happened. The story goes that in disgust, he took off his medal and threw it into the Ohio River. That is not true. The medal was simply lost. It makes a good symbolic story. It could have happened. It actually did not. But somehow the medal was misplaced. And now that situation will be rectified. Muhammad Ali, who electrified the crowd at the opening ceremony at Olympic Stadium, lighting the Olympic flame, taking the torch from Janet Evans. Now the crowd has recognized who was there. Although the Parkinson's syndrome slows his movements, leaves him virtually unable to speak, he is fully aware of everything that is going on, understands all conversations, understands this reaction. And look at the face, still handsome and smooth at age 54 as he takes the hand of the IOC president. The gentleman just behind him, you see him in the picture now. Then they switch to a different shot. Black shirt is Howard Bingham, his constant traveling companion, his personal photographer who has chronicled Ali's life for years and years. The crowd is still unaware of what this is all about, other than the fact that it is Muhammad Ali, and they're about to be told by the PA announcer. And here we go. Let's listen in.
At the 1960 Rome Olympics, an 18-year-old from Louisville, Kentucky won a boxing gold medal. He was admired as an athlete and even then also admired for his engaging personality. After Rome, he would go on to a boxing career without equal. Also, for the past 36 years, he has become a worldwide symbol of hope and possibility. But an important piece of his history has been lost: the gold medal. Tonight, the president of the International Olympic Committee, Juan Antonio Samaranch, is here to present to Muhammad Ali this replacement for the boxing gold medal he won at the Games of the 17th Olympiad.
Muhammad Ali has been genuinely touched by the reaction to him at the opening ceremony and in various appearances during these Olympic Games. He's visited with the basketball players. He made a tour through the Olympic Village and posed for pictures for hours, signed autographs for everyone, all the athletes from the various nations. And you can see on his face and by his reaction how touched he was, not only by receiving a replacement for his 1960 gold medal, but by the response from the ball players and from the crowd at the Georgia Dome. Tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock Eastern Time on our afternoon coverage, we have about a 45-minute movie made by NBC Sports, which takes a look back at some of the key figures of the 1960 Olympic Games in Rome, and obviously Muhammad Ali is one of those figures. And if you have any time tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Pacific, you might want to tune into that. We'll present it for about 45 minutes straight without commercial interruption. We come back for the second half of the game between the USA and Yugoslavia with the Dream Team up by 5 after these messages.